Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is October 21st, 2022. We're in the New Testament, and we are going to read out of the book of Romans. We're going to read chapter 13 today. Okay. Ooh, here's a really good one. Respect authority. Paul wants us to respect the authority, the people that are our leaders, follow the laws, do what you're told. And people want to say, well, you know what? What if I got a bad government over me? Well, you know what? Bad government's better than no government. If those are the, if that's the government that's out over you, you comply with it. God trumps everything they're doing. Don't ever forget that. But you know what? If there's a law that you don't jaywalk, then as Christians we don't jaywalk. You don't steal, we don't steal. So a lot of the rules are the same anyway. Now, he's not saying, if you have a bad government and you have a chance to get under a good government, that you don't jump on it. Yeah, jump all over it. He doesn't talk about slavery in here, but he says, hey, if you're a slave, be the best slave, be the best Christian slave you can be. But if you can be free, be free. That's kind of the idea. Yeah, I might have a bad government over me and I don't like what they're doing, but you know what? I'm still going to be a good Christian. I'm still going to toe the line. Still going to do, I'll respect you because, you have that position of authority. So long as you're not telling me to go against God, well, then I'll do what you say. But as soon as you come up against God, God's always going to take precedence over everything. Idea is, we don't want that rebellion against authority. We started that in the Garden of Eden, and it led us astray. So you know what? We're going to respect authority, no matter where it comes from. That's kind of the idea he's getting at. So let's go ahead and we're going to read Romans chapter 13. Everyone must submit to governing authorities, for all authority comes from God, and those in positions of authority have been placed there by God. So anyone who rebels against authority is rebelling against what God has instituted, and they will be punished. For the authorities do not strike fear in people who are doing right, but in those who are doing wrong. Would you like to live without fear of the authorities? Do what is right, and they will honor you. The authorities are God's servants sent for your good. But if you're doing wrong, of course you should be afraid, for they have the power to punish you. They are God's servants sent for the very purpose of punishing those who do what is wrong. So you must submit to them, not only to avoid punishment, but also to keep a clear conscience. Pay your taxes too, for these same reasons. For government workers need to be paid. They are serving God in what they do. Give to everyone what you owe them. Pay your taxes and government fees to those who collect them, and give respect and honor to those who are in authority. Owe nothing to anyone except for your obligation to love one another. If you love your neighbor, you will fulfill the requirements of God's law. For the commandments say you must not commit adultery, you must not murder, you must not steal, you must not covet. These and other such commandments are summed up in this one commandment. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love does no wrong to others, so love fulfills the requirements of God's law. This is all the more urgent, for you know how late it is. Time is running out. Wake up, for our salvation is nearer now than when we first believed. The night is almost gone. The day of salvation will soon be here. So remove your dark deeds like dirty clothes and put on the shining armor of right living. Because we belong to that day, we must live decent lives for all to see. Don't participate in the darkness of wild parties and drunkenness, or in sexual promiscuity and immoral living, or in quarreling and jealousy. Instead, clothe yourself with the presence of the Lord Jesus Christ, and don't let yourself think about ways to indulge your evil desires. May God bless the reading of His Word. May God bless you. Bye.